Look at the next question now. They're given what now? Three capacitors of capacitance 2, 4, and 6 microfarad. C1, C2, and C3. Okay, C1 is how much now? 2 microfarad. C2 is 4 microfarad. And C3 is 6 microfarad. Are connected in parallel combination. What combination? Parallel combination. The potential difference is how much? 12 volt. The potential difference across the combination is how much? 12 volt. The charge on each capacitor we need to find out. It is just like this case now. Like these three capacitors are connected to a battery of potential how much now? 12 volt. Now here the total charge Q, and here the charge is what now? Q1, charge is what now? Q2, charge is Q3. What is constant here? Voltage is remains constant. That is not going to change at all, right? Since voltage is constant, can we say like this? The charge on first capacitor is Q equal to C1 into V. So C1 is how much? 2 microfarad into V is how much? 12. So it will become how much? 24 microcoulomb. So where is the option now? See, third option is there here. 24 microcoulomb. Let us verify remaining. Second and third. Q2. Q2 is what now? C2 times of V. C2 is how much now? 4 microfarad into potential is 12 volt. So multiply these two, you get what now? 48 microcoulomb. See, 48. Similarly, if you find Q3, you get 72. So which option is correct? Option number 3 is correct. Okay, so that's it. Nothing more discussion here. This combination, just a simple combination it is. Okay, yes. Question number 61 now. Determine the charge on each of the capacitors shown. They are given a capacitor C1 and C2. It is 3 microfarad. 3 microfarad. One more is 4 microfarad connected to a battery of 14 volt. Now we need to find what now? Determine the charge we need to find. So charge remains constant right here. Since what combination it is? Series combination, what the charge flowing remains constant. Look at the options now. This is wrong answer. This is wrong answer. Either this answer or this answer you can choose. But we need to find out which one because both are same values are there. Now, if these two are connected in series combination, what is the effective capacitance? C equal to C1 plus C2. C1 is 3 microfarad plus C2 is how much? 4 microfarad. So it will be how much? 7 microfarad. That is the effective capacitance in this series combination. Now charge how much is the Q equal to C into V. So C is how much now we got? 7 microfarad into V how much we got? That is given 14. So how much you get now? It will be 24 or 12 it is. Okay. Yes, 1 minute. Yes, this is 1 minute. So it will become total charge become how students now? 98 microcoulomb. Wait. Here here we have done something wrong. What do you know? This is what combination, students? Series combination. What is the formula for series combination? Is this formula for series combination? No. Here we have done wrong. So series combination formula right here. That is CS equal to C1 into C2 by C1 plus C2. Okay, you got to know where we have gone wrong. Okay, because this is for formula for what now? Parallel combination. This is for series combination. Now we need to find out. It is 3 into 4 by 3 plus 4 it is 3 into 4 by 3 plus 4 is 7. So it is 12 by 7, that is CS. Now we need to find charge, right? So charge equal to Q equal to C times of V. So CS now it will be 12 by 7 into V is 14. So we're going to cancel 2 times. It will be 24. And since we are taken in a microcoulomb, so it will be microcoulomb. So answer is what now? 24 microcoulomb. So first option is cancelled. Second option is what now? Right answer, 24 microcoulomb. Okay, that's clear. 24 microcoulomb. Is that clear to you now? So see, while taking, be very careful, don't get confused with series and parallel combination. So this is when the resistors are there, it is R1 plus R2. When capacitors are there, it is not C1 plus C2. It is C1 into C2 by C1 plus C2. Okay, that confusion will occur. So please take care of that one properly. The next question we move on. Question number 62. A parallel plate condenser has plate area how much? 200 centimeters square. This is the area. Separation is how much? 0.05 d centimeter. The space between the plates have been filled with a dielectric constant K equal to how much? This is 8. Dielectric constant 8. And then charged to 300 volt. How much? Charged to what? 300 volt. They are asking you to find the energy stored. First, let us find the capacitance. How much is there? Capacitance is equal to what now? Epsilon naught A by D with K, where K is a dielectric. So it is 8 into epsilon naught value is how much? 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 into area is how much given? 200 centimeter square. So 200 into 10 power minus 4. Conversion from centimeter to meter divided by distance between them, how much it is? 0.05 into 10 power minus 2. Why 10 power minus 2? Because it is centimeter. Now into simplify, you get what now? New capacitance. As we get new capacitance, now we need to go for energy, that is U equal to half CV square. What are we going to get? Half CV square, 1 by 2. Okay, let us find out this value. How much we're going to get now? 8 multiplied by 8.854 multiplied by 200 divided by 0.05. You're going to get 283, 328 into 10 power minus 4. Okay, because it's minus 2. Okay, this is not minus 4, it is minus 10, it is minus 14. So we are going to shift the points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or else you can keep like that only, not an issue. It will become 1 by 2 into 283328 into 10 power minus 14 into how much is a V is given 300 square. Okay, so into 300. Okay, so you're going to get what now? 1, 2, 7, 4, 9, 7, 6. 4 zeros. Okay, into 10 power. This is minus 14 is there here. Okay, this is minus 14. And if you simplify now, powers you need to simplify, we get this almost this value. 12.4 because we want to shift the points. So we need to get 5. 5 means you need to shift what now? This is 10 power 4, right? 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get to get 1.7 into 10 power minus 5 joule. So approximate value, we're going to get this value. Okay, 12.4 into 10 power minus 5 joule. That is what we call now energy of the what now? Energy of the capacitor, energy stored in the capacitor. Okay, yes. Look at the next question now. A 4 microfarad capacitor charged by 200 volt. Okay, it is then disconnected from the supply and connected to another uncharged 2 microfarad capacitor. During this process, loss of energy, how much need to see now? What process? During this process need to find what now? Loss of energy we need to find out. Let us find initial energy, how much is there, final energy, how much is there, and common potential. So since they're connected, common potential must be what now? Okay, before that, what is C1 4 microfarad, V1 200 volt, and disconnected from the battery supply and connected to another uncharged, means potential how much, sir? 0. So V2 potential is how much? 0, and capacitance C2 will be how much, students? 2 microfarad. So capacitance C2 is how much now? 2 microfarad. Now during this process, how much energy lost we need to find out. Here first we need to find common potential, how much is there? V equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. What is C1 here? 4 into 10 power minus 6 micro into V1 is 200 plus C2 into V2 becomes 0, right? Because C2 whatever the value, V2 value is 0, right? So it is 0 divided by C1 plus C2 become what now? 2 plus 4, it is 6 into 10 power minus 6. This 10 power minus 6, 10 power minus 6 is going to cancel. So this is 2 times, this is 3 times. It will be what now? 400 by 3. That is the value of common potential. Now look at now. Initial energy, how much is there? Initial energy is equal to of C1 V1 square plus 1 by 2 C2 V2 square. So C1 is how much? 1 by 2 C1. That is how much is 4 into 10 power minus 6. V1 is how much? 200 plus, look at now, V2 is 0, right? Since V2 is 0, second term completely becomes 0. So this is going to cancel 2 times. It will become what now? 400 into 10 power minus 6. That is initial energy. Let's find final energy is half C1 plus C2 into V. Because potential is common, we take like this. Here V square, V square. Okay, so it will become what now? 1 by 2 C1 plus C2. Directly I'll take now. It is into 6 into 10 power minus 6 into common potential, how much it is? 400 by 3 whole square. So it is going to cancel 3 times. It will be how much now? 3 into 10 power minus 6 into, it is 16 into 10 power 4 divided by 9. Okay, that squaring I have done now. So 3 times. It will be what now? 16 by 3 into 10 power minus 2, because minus 6 minus 4 is there. Okay, this also I can write now. 4 into 10 power minus 2 I can write. Oh, wait. Yes, wait. Micro 400 10 power minus 4. Initial energy. Yeah, initial energy, how much we got? So C1 is how much? 4. V1 is how much? Oh, okay. Here we have done mistake, students. Look at this square we didn't do. Okay, that square we didn't do. Okay, now let us find after doing the square now what we get. Okay, so it will be 2 and this is 4. It will be 8 into 10 power minus 2 we get, correct. 8 into 10 power minus 2, because like 200 no, it will become 4 into 10 power 4, and this is minus 6 is 8. That is correct now. So this is, we got initial energy, final energy. Now to calculate what now? Loss of energy. Loss of energy means difference in energy, right? So we take loss of energy, what we take? Delta U, that is equal to U initial minus U final. U initial is how much? 8, and U final is how much? 16 by 3. And what is common? Into 10 power minus 2 is common. Now, so it will be 24 minus 16 by 3 into 10 power minus 2. You get what now? 24 minus 16 will be 8 by 3. Okay. So it will get what now? 8 by 3. 8 by 3 into 10 power minus 2 joule. So look at now which option will be correct. 8 by 3 means it will be what now? It will be 2.67. We get an answer. This value. So this is 2.67 into 10 power minus 2 joule. So that is the fourth option is correct for question number 63. Okay. That is what loss of energy means. Find the initial energy and find final energy and take a difference. See, that's the reason. Whenever you're finding final energy, potential will remains constant, common. That's the reason. First, you need to find what no common potential when they're connected. Okay. Yes. Next question we see. Now, question number 64. 3 condenser. I told you already. Condenser means capacitors of capacity 3, 6, and 12. Are connected in what combination? Series combination with the battery. If the charge on 12 microfarad is how much? 24. Okay, let us say now simple diagram. First capacitor, second capacitor, and third capacitor. This is what now? 3 millifarad, 6 millifarad, and this is 12 millifarad. Okay, connected to a battery. So let us say there is a battery connected to a battery. Okay, if the charge on 12 millifarad, third capacity is 24 millicoulomb. Charge is here how much? 24 millicoulomb. The potential difference across the battery, how much? See here, this is series combination. What is constant? Charge remains constant. So then the total charge, how much is flowing here? What now? 24 millicoulomb is flowing. This potential is how much now? V, and we need to find the effective capacitance when 3 are connected in what combination? Series combination. What is the effective capacitance? 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So now it is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 12. So how much you get now? It is 3 into 6 into 12. So it will be what now? 6 into 12 plus 3 into 12 plus 3 into 6. So 72 plus 36 plus 18 divided by 3 into 6 into 12. It will be 10, 16, 10, 11, 12. 126 by 3 into 6 into 12. Simplify this one now. This is what now? 1 by CS. So 3, 4 times, 3, 2 times. It is 2, 6 times, 2, 21 times, 3, 2 times, 3, 7 times. It will become what now? 7 by 12. So then CS equal to what I get? 12 by 7 millifarad. Now we need to find total potential. Then V equal to, as we know, Q equal to C into V. Then V equal to Q by C. Yes, that is Q, how much again? 24 millicoulomb. 24 into 10 power minus 3 divided by CS is how much now? It is 7 by 12. 7 by 12 millifarad, right, into 10 power minus 3. This 10 power minus 3, 10 power minus 3 cancel. It is 24 by 7 into 12. Okay. Question number 64 is wait here. CS is 12 by 7, right? Yes, CS is 12 by 7, not 7 by 12. It is 12 by 7, so it is 12 into 7, so it is 2 times. It will become what now? It will become 14 volt. So which option is correct? Fourth option is correct. Okay, so this is from where we got formula V equal to Q by CS. This formula. So this question is clear. Question number 64. Okay, so there are some 6 questions are there. We will do these questions today. Look at next question now. A charge on a capacitor is how much? 30 microcoulomb. It is connected to another capacitor, half of its capacity. Then C1 I can say C, and C2 I can say C by 2, half of its capacity. In parallel, then the charge on first capacitor is how much we need to find out. What we need to find out? Charge on first capacitor we need to find out. Okay, since these two are what combination? Parallel combination. Effective capacitance is what now? C1 plus C2, C plus C by T. Okay, C by 2, it will be what now? 3C by 2. Okay, since they are connected in parallel combination, what is constant here? What is constant? C, voltage is remains constant. Then, so as we know, Q equal to C into V, then Q is proportional to C. So how capacitance is going to change? The charge also going to change. Then two can say total charge equal to what now? Q1 plus Q1 by 2. I can say now what? Q1 plus Q1 by 2. Can we say like this? Okay, they're given here what now? What else is given? The charge on the capacitor is 30. Total charge is how much? 30. So it will be how much? 30 into 10 power minus 6 equal to this is 3Q1 by 2. Why I have taken this relation now here directly? Because this relation given by them. So as using this concept, and charge is proportional to capacitance now because potential remain constant. Now we got to know Q1 value. Q1 how much we got now? It will be, this is going to cancel 10 times. It will be 20 into 10 power minus 6 coulomb, or I can say 20 microcoulomb, that is Q1. Now answer is what, students? 20 microcoulomb, that is charge on first capacitor. So what if they ask you charge on second capacitor? Half of it, 10 microcoulomb. So charge on C2, this is charge on C1. Okay, that's clear. Okay, question number 66. Next question is now. Two spheres of radii 12 centimeters, 16 centimeter having equal charge. Then the ratio of the energies they asking. What they asking now? Ratio of the energies they asking. Now here, when they given a sphere of radius, capacitance given what formula? 4 pi epsilon naught times of what? Do you remember? The potential of an isolated means capacitance of what now? Isolated sphere. That we are going to use now. Here, what is constant thing are given? Here, charge is constant, equal charge. So I take an equation of energy as like this, Q square by 2C. Because charge remains constant, I can say now U proportional to 1 by C. So C is there here. That is in this C is proportional to what now? C proportional to R. I can say U proportional to 1 by R. Now I can say directly U1 by U2 equal to what now? They are inversely proportional, right? It will be R2 by R1. So R2 is how much? 16 centimeter. R1 is how much? 12 centimeter. So we're going to cancel this one. 2 6 times. So it is 2 8 times. So 2 3 times, 2 4 times, it will be 4 by 3. Which option is correct? Second option is correct. 4 by 3 is constant. That's it. Okay, so this is a key point. So question number that is 66 now. Question number 67. A charged sphere is connected to a similar uncharged sphere. Like this, there is one sphere which is charged, connected to what now? Similar uncharged sphere. The percentage of loss of energy, how much? Okay, how much is the percentage of loss of energy in this sphere? So whenever these like connected spheres, we need to find initial energy, final energy, and difference energy, the ratio. Initial energy of this one is how much? Ui equal to half CV square, right? C1 V1 square, right? Initial energy of this one is how much now? Half C2V2 square, right? And since it is uncharged, so potential is 0, capacitance is C2 is C because identical. Its capacitance C1 is C and is going to charge to what now? Potential V1 as V. We don't know how much potential is V we take. Now let us find that initial total energy. Initial energy equal to what now? Half C1 V1 square plus half C2 V2 square. Now let us see, half is common. Half C1 is the C and V1 is the V plus half is the C2 V2. V2 is what here? V2 is 0 potential. Second term is now just become 0. Initial energy become half CV square. Okay, that is initial energy. Now they're connected. Final energy we need to calculate. What is the final energy? So there will be a common potential. What is common potential now? V equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 by C1 plus C2. So C1 is C and V1 is V plus C2 V2 is 0 because second potential is 0. Thereby C1 plus C2 will become 2 times of C. C and C is going to cancel. Common potential V prime become V by 2. Now this is final energy 1 by 2. C1 is C, C2 is C into common potential is what now? V by 2 whole square. It will become what now? So it is 2C by 2 into V square by 4 and this is going to cancel. You'll get what now? C V square by 4, that is final energy. Now we need to find loss of energy and that to percentage of loss we need to find out. Let's find first loss of energy, that is what now? Delta U. Delta U equal to what now? U initial minus U final. U initial, how much we got, students, here? Half CV square. Half CV square minus U final, how much we got? CV square by 4. What is common here? CV square common. It is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 into CV square. What do we get here now? 4 minus 2, it is a 2 by 8 into CV square. You get what now? It will be CV square by 4. That is loss of energy. Now, since they are asking percentage, percentage always given by this formula. Percentage is given by change in energy by initial energy. Remember this formula. Percentage, when they ask you to calculate, it will be change in energy by initial energy. So that is equal to what now? You're going to get change in energy, how much we got? CV square by 4. We need to multiply this 100. Okay, divide by initial energy, how much was there? That is UI half CV square. Last you can say CV square by 2. So here CV square going to cancel. It will become 2 by 4. It will become 1 by 2. Okay, here we need to multiply 100. Here also we need to multiply 100. Here also we need to multiply 100. So it will be 50. So answer is what now? 50% is the loss of energy. Okay, so this formula you need to remember now very well. Whenever they ask me percentage, so you need to find difference in energy divided by initial energy multiplied by 100. Okay, if you multiply 100, you will get percentage. That the thing is clear to all of you now. Okay, let's have a look at the next question now. Question number 68. 3 condenser of same capacity connected in series combination. Yeah, connected in what combination? Series combination. Effective capacity is how much? 2. When they're connected in series combination is 2 millifarad. If they're connected in parallel combination, okay, and charge using the potential of what now? EMF 12 volt. 12 volt. Then total energy stored in the combination is how much we need to find out. So we need to find out what now? Total energy found, okay, stored in this combination. We need to find out. That's the question to us now. Even the question is given to us. There are given what now? 3 capacitors of same capacity. What is the meaning of same capacity? C1 equal to C2 equal to C3. Let's say C. And they connected in what combination? Series combination. Can we say then CS equal to C by N? Then C equal to what? N times of C. N is what? 3 here. So 3 into C is how much now? We don't know when to calculate. Cs is how much? 2 millifarad. 2 millifarad. So then C equal to what now? 3, not 3. It is 2 by 3 millifarad. That is the capacitance of what now? Each capacitor. It will become 6, huh? Okay. Wrong calculation. Sir, from here. Yes. Yeah. So then what will happen? C equal to n times of Cs. So n is 3 into Cs is how much? 2 millifarad. 2 millifarad. So it will be what now? 6 millifarad. That is the capacitance of each capacitor. Now these three kind of what combination? Parallel combination. To a battery what now? 12 volt. The energy stored we need to find out. Now Cp parallel combination what now? C1 plus C2 plus C3, right? So each is how much? 6. So it will become n times of C. So n is 3 into 6 millifarad. It will be 18 millifarad. Now energy we need to find out. U equal to what? Half C V square, that is P. So 1 by 2 Cp is how much we got? 18 millifarad. 18 into 10 power minus 3 into. Now V is how much now? 12 volt. 12 square is how much? 144. Yes or no? And into simplify this one now. So 9, 144 into 9, you get what now? 1296. So it is 1296. In 10 power minus 3, now I'll take millijoule. So answer is what now? First option is correct answer. Okay, that is question number 68. Question number 69. The work done in increasing the potential from where to where? 4 to 6 volt. That is V1. That is V2. Is how much W? Then I'm going to take energy formula is what now? Half C V square. Okay, now work done to increase means what now? Difference in this potential energy, how much? W. I said no, difference in that energy is how much? W. That I can take W is equal to half C1 V. Okay, not C just is common, right? C as common, it will be C V2 square minus 1 by 2 C V1 square. So 1 by 2 C I'm going to take common. V2 is how much? 6 volt and this is 4 volt. So it is 6 square minus 4 square. It will be 1 by 2 C times of 6 square is 36 minus 16. It will be 1 by 2 C times of, it will be 20. So how much you get now? It will get 10C. The work done, we're going to get what now? We're going to get now 10C. We're going to get. Let's say W1 work done, initial work done. Now further, the work done to increase from potential 6 to 8 volt. Similarly, now let's say find W2. In the question it is given, this is W. W1 is W. W2 same scenario. 1 by 2 C V2 square minus V1 square. 1 by 2 C, we don't know. V2 square is how much now? V2 square is 8 square. See, this is now V1. This is V2. 8 square is how much become? 64 minus 36. So this is what now? 1 by 2 C times of 64. 36. It will be 14 minus 6 will be 8. 5 minus 3 will be 28. So it will be 28. So it's going to cancel by 14 times. It will be 14 times of C. That is W2. What we got now? 14 times of C. We got W2. From this, I can say now C equal to W by 10, right? We put here. So 14 into C means W by 10 because I indicate the value in terms of what now? In terms of W. It is 14. So we're going to cancel with the 2 now. So 2 5 times, 2 7 times, it will become what now? 7W by 5. That is this answer. 7W by 5. That is the answer. Okay. So next thing. So next we go for last question of the today's session of this chapter. Now 20 farad capacitor. So it is C1 charged to 5 volt. Let's say V1 and isolated. So single is that. And then it is connected to parallel with uncharged capacitor. What now? C2. Since it is uncharged, potential V2 how much? 0. They are asking you to decrease in energy. Decrease in energy means you need to find out now. Loss of energy delta U need to find out, that is U initial minus U final. What is the formula for U initial? 1 by 2 C1 V1 square plus 1 by 2 C2 V2 square. So final energy is half 1 by 2 C1 plus C2 into V square. So using this formula, find delta U. Delta U, you get U final minus U initial. So you get an answer is equal to what now? 150 joule. That is the work is given to you. So to get final answer how much? 150 joule. Because this type of question we have done. Okay. Yes, this is about a chapter electrostatic potential and capacitance.